Attention! All footage shown in this video is from the first 30 minutes of Persona 5, so don't worry about any spoilers. Alright, now on with the video. Hello and welcome to GameFluent, where we speak games. My name is Graffiti and welcome to First Impressions, a show where I go over my initial thoughts on new releases. Let's get started. On October 21st, 2022, Persona 5 Royal released on all modern consoles, this including PS5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and the topic for today's video, PC. Now before I go any further, let me just disclose that Persona 5 Royal is my favorite game, period. I absolutely loved every minute of it when I first played the original, and even more so when I played the expanded re-release. But booting up Persona 5 Royal on PC, I didn't exactly know what to expect. How would PC controls work? How well does controller support work? What's the frame rate? Are there any bugs? Questions that come up with any port of a game that isn't on the native system it was developed for. So I started it up and almost immediately all my fears were put to rest. This is my first impressions of Persona 5 Royal on PC. Let's talk about the short list of things I didn't like before I gush on about all the things I truly loved about this port. Firstly, the keyboard controls aren't bad, but they definitely are not good. Like, they work, but they're really unintuitive, and I'm not sure how you could get used to it, especially if you've played a Persona game in the past. Another thing that bugs me is that I'm playing this on the Xbox Game Pass. It's a nice addition to their library. The only annoying thing is that I don't own an Xbox. So the only controller I have to play this with is a Switch controller or my preferred DualSense controller, both of which are not supported by icons in the Game Pass edition. I'm not entirely sure if this problem is rectified elsewhere, like on the Steam release, but I assume they allow for different controllers natively so the icons actually match and it doesn't look like I'm playing this game with an Xbox controller and confusing the inputs. The only other thing that kind of bothered me is that the anime cutscenes look like they were a little too compressed for my liking, but that could honestly be my eyes playing tricks on me and is more of a nitpick than anything. Now, the original Persona 5 ran at 30 FPS in most cases, which worked well for the style of the game. However, I had my PC set to the 120 FPS option, and let me tell you, I was blown away. It's like this game was made to be played on a gaming PC. It's absolutely stunning how beautifully the animations translate to a higher frame rate. Even navigating the menus was a joy. Something I found even more interesting is that the in-game cutscenes have also had their frame rate lock taken off, and the action has never looked more beautiful. The audio sounds better than ever, and of course it had to so we can hear the amazing OST that blesses your ears throughout the entire game. The gameplay is just as snappy and fun as it was in the original release, and even more of a joy to watch due to the boosted frame rate making battles look even more dynamic. The resolution scale has also added the ability to play this game in 4K, which is another amazing addition. So far, I've not run into any bugs or glitches except for one, which is an error code that pops up when you try to use the online service, but I did research and I heard that this is again a Game Pass issue, not an issue with the port itself. Now, after having played the PC port of this game, the original, plus the expanded re-release, I can safely say that playing this game on PC with the PS5 controller is the definitive way to get the most out of this game. Not to mention, it is the expanded version with all 40 re-released DLC costumes and extras. Honestly, $60 for a game of this caliber and this magnitude is an absolute steal. So what do you think? Are you going to give Persona 5 Royal a chance? If you already have it, what are your thoughts so far? Please leave some comments down below and let us know what you think. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!